Welcome to this video. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and this is The Boys Season 2 recap. Thank you so much for watching, and let's begin. Now, the boys become wanted fugitive with Becca's framed for Stillwell's murder. In hiding together, Hughie, Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and Kimiko learn that a superpowered terrorist with telekinetic abilities is on the loose. They attempt to inform Raynor, but she's killed by an unknown assassin. Against Hughie's wishes, Frenchie contacts Butcher to lead the boys in facing the new threats. Hughie and Annie extort Vought to test subject Gecko into stealing a Compound B sample. Homelander's power out Vought is challenged when CEO Stan Edgar has superhero Stormfront join the Seven without his approval. When Homelander fails to intimidate Edgar, he returns to Becca's house to see Ryan. This is where the Deep joins Alastair Adana's church of the collective in an attempt to regain favor with the Seven. Now, Butcher arranged a deal with Mallory to capture the superpowered terrorist in exchange for Mallory finding Becca's location. The boys later learn that the terrorist is Kimiko's younger brother Kenji, whom they managed to subdue. A-Train's trying to expose Annie's involvement with the boys, but Annie countered with the knowledge that he murdered Pop Cloud. Homelander forces himself into the secluded facility Becca and Ryan are living so he can become a father figure to his son and thinking about his powers. Drugged by the Church of the Collective, the Deep hallucinate his skills and encourage him to value himself, and Maeve tells Elena she fears Homelander will kill her if he finds out about the relationship. Homelander pushed Ryan into using his powers, which culminates in Ryan attacking Homelander to protect Becca. Using the sample she acquired from Gecko, Annie secretly leaks the Compound B responsible for giving superheroes their powers. Edgar responds by sending the Seven after Kenji when he's spotted by the police. The boys attempt to bring Kenji to a CIA safe house, but the Seven's arrival results in Kenji escaping. Disobeying Homelander's orders, Stormfront kills Kenji, slaughtering several minority civilians in her pursuit and frames Kenji for their death. Edgar uses destruction to argue that superheroes are necessary to prevent such incidents, while casting Compound B as a work of rogue scientists led by Stillwell. Now, Mallory provides Butcher with information on a superhero called Liberty and Becca's location. Butcher infiltrates the facility, but Becca refuses to leave because he does not accept Ryan. Now, Raynor discovers Butcher's infiltration, threatened by Homelander, and he joins Hughie and Mother's Milk investigating Liberty. To discover that Liberty is Stormfront, who committed racist murder in the 70s. Homelander, growing more unstable from Stormfront, usurping his popularity, he removes the especially wicked A-Train from the Seven and now has made relationship with Elena. Frenchie reveals his efforts to protect Kimiko are motivated by guilt over his past crimes, and the Church of the Collective enter the Deep in an arranged marriage. Now, protests emerge against Homelander when a video of him killing a civilian surfaces. Stormfront helps Homelander regain popularity and the two enter a sexual relationship, and Butcher plots his retirement at his aunt's Judith's house after failing to rescue Becca, prompting Hughie and Mother's Milk to intervene. The three are attacked by Raynor, but Butcher has Edgar call him off by trying to release information on Ryan, and he discovers Stormfront has been in contact with Edgar regarding the Sage Grove Psychiatric Hospital. A confrontation between Annie and Stormfront ensues over the former leaking Compound B to the public. Maeve reveals to Elena that she's planning Homelander's downfall and recruits the Deep to assist her. Infiltrating Sage Grove, Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and Kimiko discover captive Compound B patients. Frenchie recognized as an early as lamplighter, causing a scuffle that allowed patients to break out. Forced to work together, the boys learned from Lamplighter that Vought is attempting to stabilize Compound B in adult subjects. Lamplighter is spared by the Mallory and Frenchie's behests over his remorse for killing her grandchildren, and Stormfront tells Homelander she's the first successful Compound B subject and founder Frederick Vought's widow, wanting him to lead the superpower toward domination. Maeve obtains a video of Homelander abandoning the plane as leverage against him, and unstable patient Cindy escaped from Sage Grove, and we see how A-Train as well is lured into the Church of the Collective. During this, we also meet Congresswoman Victoria Newman, who schedules a hearing against Vought, with Lamplighter as a chief witness. After Vought uncovers Annie's betrayal, Hughie convinces Lamplighter to join him in a rescue attempt, which results in the latter immolating himself. Annie escaped with the help of Maeve, who subdues Raynor. Despite the loss of Lamplighter, Bush's drunks armed for a Bogan bomb into testifying against Vought. However, the hearing is attacked by the assassin who killed Raynor, resulting in the death of Bogan Bomb and others. Meanwhile, Homelander Stormfront manipulate Ryan into leaving Becca, and A-Train grows suspicions of the Church of the Collective. Maeve and Elena break up over the former falling to save the airliner. At the end of the first season, learning from Becca about Ryan's capture, Butcher makes a deal with Edgar to help Vought reclaim him at Homelander's cabin. However, Butcher reneges the deal and attempts to save Becca and Ryan from Stormfront. When Stormfront attacks his mother, Ryan cripples her with his eye lasers, but accidentally kills Becca. Butcher forgets Ryan after the boys takes his side over Homelander, while Maeve uses the plane footage to force Homelander into letting them go. With Stormfront as his past leak, Edgar held his plan to sell Compound B, as the boys are cleared for all charges, and Annie is reinstated into the Seven. Adana also has an A-train rejoin, but not the deep. Before the assassin kill Adana, Ryan is taken by the CIA and Hughie gets a job with Newman, unaware that she's the assassin. And that is the complete recap of the second season of The Boys. What are your thoughts on the video? Leave your comments below. I appreciate you watching the comments. I'm a small channel, so I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.